Hey everybody, Dr. G here. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and today we're talking about 3 ways to improve healthy communication. Y'all ready? Let's do this. So today I'm going to be talking about 3 quick tips or things that can be helpful to improve healthy communication for couples. I work with couples all the time, and communication is by far the number one thing that people come in and say they need help with. So when I work with couples, one of the first things that I want them to do is to start asking themselves a question all the time, which is, what purpose is this behavior serving? And I want them to ask themselves about their own behavior, and I want them to think about it related to other people's behavior. For example, if somebody comes home from work and they're complaining and they're storming around and they're angry that something's not the way they want it, I want you to sit and think, what's the purpose of this behavior? Does this person want me to feel bad? It's a very basic question. It's something that a lot of people don't think about often enough. Something else I think is very important is eliciting feedback. So in other words, asking somebody else for feedback. Now that's not safe in every relationship. If you're in a relationship that's abusive, of course you don't want to ask for feedback because that gives them and invites an opportunity for more abuse. So I'm not telling anybody to do that if they're in an unsafe relationship. But I think it's very helpful and very powerful for couples to ask each other for feedback about their own behavior and to try to be objective about it. To use that as a moment to understand how the other person experiences you. And the last thing I think is defining and talking about healthy communication. If you're with somebody who refuses to talk about healthy communication, who refuses to make any changes about it, that leaves you very little opportunity to work on anything. So I think you have to be able to define for yourself, what is my red line? What do I have to have in a relationship? If you have to have somebody who's open and willing to talk about things and you're with somebody who won't, then that may be a choice that you have to make, as whether or not that's a relationship that you can be in. I think that that's something that a lot of people don't think enough about. So I know these were 3 very quick tips and ideas about ways that you can think about challenges in your relationship, ways that you can open up communication. There's a million more. There's so many very powerful ways that we can learn to interact better. So the takeaway for today is I want you to recognize we can always improve our communication. We can always deepen our empathy, but we have to be with somebody willing to do that. So as always, my friends, I want you to remember, you can handle anything. Until next time.